Hey guys, and welcome to the let me find. I don't even have the picture. Where even is the picture? It's in like yeah, here. So this is the World Conqueror Iceberg. The World Conqueror for Iceberg. Now, obviously, icebergs are meant to be for games that have a lot of secrets, a lot of mysteries. So this is just a joke. This is a complete joke. I thought it would be really funny to do an iceberg video on a game that really wasn't fit to have an iceberg, and nobody had ever done it before. So you know what? I just decided to do it. So I've compiled a list of a few like opinions about the game. They're not really fan theories, but they're more of opinions, as well as some obscure knowledge in the game that you probably have to be veteran to know. So of course we are using the famous iceberg picture right here. So that's the surface, the shallow, deep waters, and abyss. And then on the sides we have all of the stuff. Our first entry is World Conqueror 5. Now, there's been a ton of speculation in the community that World Conqueror 5 is gonna come out, but so far, EasyTech has made no statements about World Conqueror 5. However, recently a letter from EasyTech Games ended up in the hands of Master. Probably the most popular EasyTech YouTuber, and a YouTuber that most people in the World Conqueror community and just EasyTech community in general will probably know of. One thing that they state is that the most important plan is the new project, which means that they're all still working on a game, but it's not World Conqueror 5. It's not confirmed to be World Conqueror 5. Like it's here. It could very well be something else. Yeah, nothing is confirmed. It could be like Great Conqueror Shogun. Actually, that would be an awesome game. Great Conqueror Shogun. That'd be actually a pretty cool game. EasyTech said that it's not in plans for the foreseeable future. Okay. World Conqueror 4 mod. So of course this is something that most of you know. You can mod World Conqueror 4. Or you can go into like the game's files and mod it. Or you can add new generals. You can add like a bunch of like stuff. That's why. Like there are a ton of mods for this game. I have like a whole photo of World Conqueror 4 mod, and it is filled to the brim. I think I have like 16 or something. I'm pretty sure one photo holds like 16, and I'm pretty sure that photo is full. So there'll be 16 World Conqueror 4 mods that I have downloaded, and that doesn't even scratch the surface. There are probably a ton of other World Conqueror 4 mods out there, but they're probably just not. But I think they're just not like popular enough, or maybe they're still in development. But there were probably hundreds. There are probably hundreds of World Conqueror 4 mods out there that are either not popular enough, nobody has covered them. They're private. They are private, or they're still in early alpha. And next we come to the shallow. So EasyTech Paywind is a opinion based on the community. So actually there's a lot of people saying that EasyTech, it's basically it's kind of pay to win. EasyTech is diverting more to pay to win, and I guess I could see that because in European War 7, EasyTech started adding more microtransactions. Like Warhammer 3 was when they started like putting in more microtransactions, and European War 7 had like the most. There were like so many things that you could buy, and like some of these purchases were really overpowered. Like there was this whole gem system. I don't know anything about it, but if you bought the gems, you would have a huge advantage over, like, you have a huge advantage over your enemies. The gem system was completely broken, and it kind of made the European War 7 a pay-to-win game. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that. I think that's why I quit European War 7. It was just kind of too pay-to-win. At first, you can make some pretty easy progress, but the thing is that once I got further into the game, I realized that it's basically just a scam for your money. Next, 1980 generals. Now recently in the Warzone update, they have added a few of these, including Osborne and Williams. I already have Williams. I bought him for $10. But there are still a ton of other generals that we do not have. But thanks to mods, they've been unlocked. But they're still not in the base game. Racing missions. So racing missions, I have covered them on my channel before. I think it was a long time ago. I think it's one of the first videos I made. I talked about these racing missions, how difficult they were. They were basically supposed to be like an impossible mode, I'm pretty sure. And there's no tech. It was really special. There's no generals, no tech. It's all on your strategy, which means that when I saw another YouTuber do it, I knew that there was no difference between me and that YouTuber, because there is no tech. That YouTuber's tech doesn't have nothing factors in. The only thing that factors in is your strategy, which means that that is perfectly possible to beat this level without any tech. Any beginner can still beat this level. If you just downloaded the game and you have the perfect strategy, you can still win. And that's what I like about the racing missions. They're all really challenging, but they make it so that they make the game more based on strategy. Because I feel like sometimes tech is kind of overpowered. It's not as overpowered as generals, but stuff like that kind of takes out the strategy element in the game. Yeah, but of course, sometimes you really just don't want to think about strategy. You just want to wreck the enemy with your overpowered Manstein. And next, deep waters. Okay, so the first entry is that it's worse than war. Country is another community opinion about the game. So they've openly said that they've openly said that basically the theory is that EasyTech didn't even want to make this game. EasyTech didn't really want to make the game, but they needed to make something. So they basically just made a carbon copy of War Conquer 3, but worse. And they hope that YouTubers would think that it was a more refined version, where it really wasn't. And it actually, and if that theory is true, then EasyTech actually did actually win that, because YouTubers, with the moment when War Conquer 4 came out, there was a huge hype, despite the fact that in War Conquer 3 there were more than I think there was about 200, but in War Conquer 4 there were only 170 generals, and only 70 of them, and you were allowed to actually buy. The other 100 were AI only. You could not buy those. The majority of the generals you couldn't even buy. Okay, so next is of course AI only general. Yeah, so there were a ton of generals that can only be controlled by by the AI. For example, like a Doolittle. There's a Camacho, Dill, a Pound. So I would definitely like to see those generals be viable because I don't see the point in putting 170 generals in the game by having more than half of those generals not even be viable. The point of generals is to help you, but how are they going to help you if they're only controlled by the AI? Okay, next, no World Conqueror 4 speedrun. So there were actually World Conqueror 3 speedruns out there, but so far nobody has even made the category for World Conqueror 4, and that's kind of. And I would definitely challenge you to try to do a World Conqueror 4 speed, because that would actually be really easy, right? You could just load up a level. It's just like time yourself doing like a level, and then you can upload it to like speedrun.com and create the whole category, and boom, you got World Conqueror 4 speed. I don't know why nobody has ever done this before. And the final entry, Easy Tech fined by China. So Easy Tech was actually fined by China because China had this whole policy of being like neutral. They said that you cannot mention China being like attacked in any way or form. So they got sued. They were sued like $1 million, I think. 10,000 RMB. I think that's the Chinese currency. See, 10,000 of that. I'm pretty sure 10,000 of that equates to $1 million dollars in the Western countries. So that is absolutely insane, and they has to create a rift between the international version and the Chinese version. They made it so that the Chinese version, Chinese was listed as neutral, despite the fact that it was completely wrong, as Japan was invading China. So you couldn't put it as neutral, but they had to put it as neutral, despite the fact that it was kind of spreading misinformation. Not really, because I feel like if you're Chinese, you probably know that that's not correct. Right? And you probably know that China probably sue them to make it like that. And there we go. That is the World Conqueror for quote unquote Iceberg. Again, this game isn't meant to have an iceberg, but you know what? I made one anyways, just to be funny. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.